depth is like it's a strong word, never very positive.
Oh, well,
Maybe
go ahead.
Nathan?
duty,
Yeah.
maybe.
Duty. Duty accounts. Something. Okay. Duties or debts, account keeping, right? Keeping, the bookkeeping of what's owed, right? That's so. If we go with what's debt, you owe something, right? We keep accounts of what you owe. That's got the scary sounds to it. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good the technicalities then.
This is too cute. We will not use it, but we know what you owe. It's like a bumper sticker.
Now everybody should have that like on their window, but we know what you.
I was going to say I just left the country permanently where that is the way of life. So, thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Keeping accounts of what you owe.
Ron is getting flashbacks.
I am. I'm sorry I said that.
Oh.
We know what you owe. It's kind of like I used to get phone calls of people whose job was to harass me at work to say exactly that. So,
Can you live with it? If you can't, we have to do something else.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm traumatized, but I'm happy.
Oh, that could be another aspect. Trauma.
You'll have to live with it.
that's the bumper. That's the other bumper sticker, right? That's the bumper sticker on the other side, right?
Yeah. Traumatized but happy.
Oh wait, I'm going to kill you all sooner or later.
Oh,
somebody's getting.
I know. Just.
I'm going to blast you into oblivion. Just keep angering the dragon. Go ahead.
See that smile?
So welcome.
She has death in her eyes. He knows her targets.
So. Okay, ready to roll. That was that. Everybody who wants to can actually go ahead and change one of their cards for words.
Ooh.
And that's a may, not a must.
Okay.
So if you want to keep what you have on your hands, you just keep it. If you want to change something,
that's
if
for
you
each
want to
person,
get rid
correct?
of one, you can put it away and I'll draw a new one from the new age for you.
Okay.
I want to get rid of special occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I put it?
The new one is a proverb.
I made a discard pile. I think it's on the left, visible on the it says discard pile with this big.
The discard pile. Sorry, Helma. You said it was a verb?
Proverb.
Proverb.
Yeah, it's a
prose.
There, proverb. This one.
I think I will. I want to get rid of term of endearment. Kind of jinx that misinterpreting in the first round.
Also, it really overlaps a lot with the friend one. It's hard to distinguish them. Yeah.
Do you still think we have friends? Ola's new one is a new ritual. Oh, I simply love that one.
That's
Can I get
fantastic.
that?
I like proverb.
Yeah.
It makes good sense to the situation.
Mhm.
It's an action. Yeah, we can talk about that later. Anybody else who wants to change something? Everybody. Okay. Go ahead, Nathan.
Just going to get rid of fire word.
Euphemism. Was that right?
Sorry?
How is it pronounced? Euphemism?
Yeah. Euphemism. Yeah. That's great.
This one.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
great word.
As long as nobody kills me for pronunciation.
No, it's fine.
Okay, it's a crisis. Ron?
I would like to create a word, and get a card.
You want to get a card. Hyperbole.
Oh, hyperbole. Hyperbole.
Hyperbole. Thank you. Hyperbole. So do I actually want to?
This is a great set of words. I'm looking forward to it. And it's going to be hard to pick.
Okay. I want to get rid of my technology and I got a discovery instead. Good. So now, new age. Everybody has a turn. Max?
Can you explain action for me?
Action cards. So on the card it says something that would change from the usual way we do a turn. So in the case of a proverb, for example, making a connection is defined as picking a previously defined word and explaining the meaning of the proverb you're looking to define, starting from that verb. And then you're building, instead of one word, you're building a proverb. And that's what we do together.
Because as I understand it, we take an old word, and then
Good
we
stroke.
have that word, or we
stroke.
build from that word. The question is, does the word has to be a part of this new word?
Vi gör ett ordspråk. Ett ordspråk som innehåller ordet du väljer. Så vi tar ett av de gamla orden och gör ett ordspråk som innehåller det ordet. Jag har ett exempel som som är tyska och engelska, men jag kan inte så många svenska ordspråk.
Men vad ska man säga? Räkmacking.
Skjuter ingen hare.
Ja, precis. Close doesn't shoot a rabbit, for example. That's all I said.
Most of no cigar.
Nachtermin ist auch vorbei. På tyska. Jag gillar ordspråk. Det finns de som är samma i många olika språk, och sen finns det de som har samma innebörd men är någonting helt annat.
Yeah. It's quite. It's always funny words too. With the meanings.
Yeah.
And all.
Yeah.
But it's very funny when old Swedish, if you read old Swedish and so on, when they translate,
Right.
It doesn't really get the same vibe or meaning sometimes of those things sometimes.
Nathan, you did want to say something, right?
Like I'm about to.
I don't get it, but that's fine. My Swedish is bad.
Okay, so let's
We don't get it either.
yeah.
It just happened. We don't know what happened in translation, but it happened.
So what
Mark,
is our next step?
Okay, are we trying to get back around to turns?
Yeah.
So the next step is basically everybody has one turn again. Even in this age, you choose a card you want to use. You explain what's on the card. Basically, start with a header and read the black text. Then we try to figure out what word to make, or if it is an action, we try to follow the steps that are written in italics, which describe what changes compared to a normal turn.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever isn't on there in italics is like it is in the normal turn. And I can go through the steps for making a word again when somebody has chosen what they want to do. So, do we, after this little discourse, still remember what we talked about, how
I think so.
our community changed, and
I
what
have
we
a
meant
pretty
when we
strong idea
changed the
of the
word?
community change. Yeah.
So, you want to go first?
No.
Too late, Ron.
I
Put it out there.
have a card that's very fitting to what just happened,
Mhm.
and like dividing into smaller groups and becoming groups within groups. And there's a card. The card is called group synonym. Faction within the isolation doesn't use one of the existing words like the others do. They have created a new word from the existing concept. This could be something that actually happens when you do this.
Is the card called subgroup?
Subgroup synonym.
Subgroup synonym.
And it's an action. That means what does that mean? You said that before. Does it?
In this case, in the first step, when you make a connection,
Yep.
which is what you do, you pick one of the previous words.
Yeah.
And then explain. We are trying to explain, or you should explain, why a group in the isolation has another word for the same concept.
Oh, right. So the vocabulary is shifting on us. Yeah.
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 And some of us are using the
Some of us are still using the old word.
Yeah.
Maybe even most of us. But a little group uses another word.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I
most of us still say boss, but one little group in their little bars, they're saying groovy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like